Thirsty Thursday with Bob. Tony, you look like a silhouette.
I'm trying to clear up my camera here.
You got to clean that thing every once in a while, dude.
Dusting it off.
All right, welcome to Last Minute Betting. Bob and Mike and Tony here on a Thirsty Thursday, 1st of February. Get closer to the Super Bowl as we speak. We are brought to you by OddsJam, the premier odds comparison company for sports bettors worldwide. Go to oddsjam.com right now. Start your 7-day free trial. Don't forget about the OddsJam Partner Program. Got a link below in the description. Get in there, get that 50% revenue share, okay? 50%. I'm not kidding around. It's 50% for sure. All right. You know what? I've been trying to do this free pick of the night, but
you suck at them?
No. I'm actually was 3-2, but I keep forgetting I got to do that every night before I start having a beer. You know,
that'd be a good idea, man.
Be a very good idea, I think. Welcome, Tony. Welcome, Mike. Justin is here. So is Tristan. All right, here we go. What do you think of the Jazz -4 tonight? He's got a unit on it.
Man, I'll roll with. I mean, the last time I tried to back the Jazz, they screwed me. So hopefully tonight it'll work out for you, Justin.
Yeah, I actually took the Jazz as well with you, Justin. I saw that on the Positive EV page earlier, so I jumped on that.
Okay.
All right. Cool. There you go. So you guys are on the ball. Tony, we haven't talked to you since the big championship Sunday. Just
right, Tristan.
Very, very quickly. Very, very quickly. Just got to ask you. What are your thoughts on that championship Sunday?
Oh yeah, real briefly. I mean, I think I'm done betting against Patrick Mahomes. I feel like that's what people had to feel when they were betting against Brady all those years. I mean, I was all over Baltimore, and he just made me look silly. I mean, I was thinking Baltimore might win the Super Bowl, and boy, was I wrong there. I mean, Kansas City's defense and Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce's combination just showed why they're one of the best teams left standing, obviously. And then on the NFC side, I mean, we were all over the Lions +7.5 all the shows, it seemed like. But I even right before the game thought they could win that game, and even threw a money line sprinkle on Detroit. So I was a bit upset that they couldn't pull it off at the end there. But I always thought it was going to be closer than that touchdown spread.
Yeah, I did. We were in agreement on that. You know, that there were too many people that thought these games were going to be blowouts. So these matchups just did not have blowouts written on them to me.
No, I don't. Maybe Tony does. We did used to have a guy who'd come watched some UFC. Bob, I think, angered him.
No. That's all over with. Come on, Mike.
I don't watch UFC in depth by any means, but I know who some of the people are. So when I see Positive EV plays on the page pop up, I know enough whether to kind of like the play or not.
Okay, hey, you know what we haven't bragged about yet, Tony. We got a leader in the field at the AT&T Pebble Beach, buddy.
Oh yeah.
We've got Patrick Cantlay in the lead right now. These are our outrights: Hovland, Spieth, Cantlay, Henley, Straka, Svensson. Top 5: Scheffler, Spieth. Top 10, Cantlay and Rose. Top 20, Fleetwood, Henley, Todd, Straka, Svensson, and Hubbard. And I just want to say one thing, Tony, you probably don't know this yet, but soon we will be selling these picks and not giving them away for free at some point in time.
Sounds good to me. Yeah, not only is Cantlay in the lead, but he has a 3-shot lead, which in golf is huge. And we've also got Justin Rose sitting there tied 6, and we've got him as a +650 top 10. So those would be 2 nice little hits if those can stay on path for the next few days over there in Pebble Beach.
Exactly. And I love Pebble Beach, man. I love to watch it. It's an amazing.
Have you ever done that 17-mile drive?
No.
Oh, it's one of the best things in the world. If you ever get a vacation and you ever get a chance, I took my wife there on our honeymoon. We went over to Monterey and we did the 17-mile drive and stayed on Pebble Beach, and it was beautiful.
Cool. Yes, go.
Justin, I would say probably pretty solid there. I mean, that dude's a beast. I know a little bit about him. I mean, can't see how you go. Volkanovski, is that how you pronounce it?
Very good. Yes, very good. Yes.
Volk is what they call him, I guess.
I am actually
the Vulcanator.
I am on Ilya Topuria in that fight.
Oh.
I got him at plus 145 about a week ago, and he's all the way down to plus 100.
That's pretty
so
good.
That was a positive EV bet as well.
Cool. Volk is pretty bulk.
Tony gets so many positive EV plays that win. You know, at some point in time, you and I need to pick your brain on how you
he gets on him early
plays.
Yeah, late night and early morning. After everybody goes to bed and then before everybody wakes up, that's when I'm hitting them.
Midnight munchies, you know.
There you go. That's right.
I mean that's if you remember, he was when he was doing midnight munchies, there was definitely plays he was giving out early, right. And
that was before I had a second baby.
That's right. That is true. So maybe it's more like early morning munchies now.
Yeah, it's like 5 a.m. crying baby munchies.
There you go.
Oh, that's funny.
I mean, I bring the baby with me, get a bottle, and just
start dropping picks. I get famous.
Oh yeah, man!
I get famous in a few episodes.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that would just blow up, especially if you were winning.
Yeah,
that would be cool. That would be cool. We may have to think about doing something like that at some point in time. All right. So, no hockey. We're at the All-Star break. And at least I will say this about hockey, okay? And their skills competitions and what have you. They're a hell of a lot more interesting to watch than the NFL. I just want to say that. Because, we have the quote-unquote Pro Bowl of flag football this week. So, I mean,
yeah, I've always thought the NHL All-Star Weekend, besides baseball, was my favorite. I mean, with baseball, I've always loved the home run derby and the futures game, and then the All-Star game after. But I've always thought NHL always does it best ever since the slam dunk contest died about 15 years ago.
Yeah, and NBA was great at one time. It's gone by the wayside now. It's not even watchable. I don't even care anymore. I really don't. But at one time, but baseball and NHL have consistently been probably the best, because, it's just, you can do more with those sports and those things, basketball. I mean, you could with basketball. They just choose not to nowadays. Football, these guys don't want to tackle each other, and it's garbage.
You guys know they're drafting for these games, for the competitions.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're doing it like the NBA is now. The captains are drafting.
Exactly. Which I don't mind that aspect with the NBA. I like that, but.
Yeah.
See, I don't even know if I like that. I kind of just liked back in the day when fans voted for a ballot.
Well, yeah, that's true too. And you know what? You're actually old enough to remember that. So that means it wasn't that long ago.
No, I mean, in baseball, that used to be the best part, is going to those games and getting a pencil and a piece of paper and around a couple weeks before All-Star, just poking in all those holes and hoping that your favorite player would make it.
Yeah, that was fun. I remember doing that one time. That was cool. It's like, oh, sweet.
Yeah, All-Star games are just, nobody cares about them anymore. All the players would rather be on vacation. with the rest of it, with everybody else. So unfortunately, it's not for the fans anymore.
Well, I can tell you right now, I'm going to be missing hockey because that's kind of my bread and butter, on a daily basis, and gonna miss it for these next few days. But I will tell you this: every year that I've been with OddsJam, I have done an NHL All-Star Skills video, and I'm gonna pull up odds, man. I've won a fastest skater, most accurate shot. I've won some of those bets. They are.
I remember that from last year. I remember that video.
Quite entertaining to watch, aren't they?
Oh yeah, it's a fun skills competition for sure.
Agreed. Okay, Mike, why don't you take this and see what's out here on the Positive EV page, and then we're going to talk to Tony a little bit about, where he's at on the Super Bowl and college basketball tonight.
I do want to say this before I get to scanning the EV page and seeing what's out here. I'm thinking Lakers are going to cover this spread tonight, boys. This is the game to turn it around.
With LeBron and AD both out?
I don't think so.
Yeah, they are both out.
No, they are both out. Crap. Yeah. I thought AD was going to play.
No, they're both out.
Yeah, forget that. Forget that.
Well, that didn't last very long.
That went right down the tubes there, Mike.
Yeah, it did.
I'm grabbing my charger. I'll be right back.
All right.
I do like Miles Turner over 5.5 rebounds. We're going to oh, man, we missed it. See, I was over here talking out my you-know-what.
Yeah, I actually posted a tweet earlier that I thought was pretty funny. I mean, at Hard Rock Bet, they had a boost that the Celtics went from -800 to -300. And I tweeted out that it was a great bet. I told everybody that they should take it, even though it's a -300. I mean, if you're getting a -300 over a -800 any day, take it.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah, that line's jumped up big time to what, 15? It was.
I got it at -300 on that boost.
By the way, Tony, you did not tweet. You X-posted.
Yeah, what is it called? Is it called posting now, or is it?
Yeah. You repost, then isn't that an X post?
No, I don't think it's an X post. I think it's just a post.
It's just a post? Okay. So if you say, I posted today, everybody knows?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think so. I think if I said tweeted, everybody would know.
All right, let's see what else is out here. Ooh, we got Siakam. Man, what route could we go here? A huge edge on his under, value on his over, but a bigger edge. Oh, my gosh, that is not going to last.
Oh, no. We're penny at -133.
Look at the under. Yeah, that's not going to last. Nope. Still showing it.
I took that Milwaukee game earlier over Purdue Fort Wayne in college basketball. That's still up there.
Yeah,
I got them at plus.
You know a lot about Purdue Fort Wayne?
They're actually pretty good this year. They're having a good year. They're 14-7.
Yeah, there it went. See what now it's at +102. It's showing it. I didn't get to that. You ain't gonna be able to lock that in. That was a heck of a play. Dang it.
Yeah, those 8% won't even last usually.
It's actually pretty good value at +102. I mean, it's not. I mean, most books have it at -125.
Yeah.
So even at +102, it's not awful. But man, +124 would have been big time.
See, this Nebraska-Wisconsin game has been going back and forth all night in the Big Ten in basketball too. I've seen Nebraska opened up on the positive EV page as a dog.
Yeah.
and now they're a favorite. So that's going to be
Hey,
a good
have
game.
you locked this play in, Bob, on Dabble?
No, I have not. Because I'm using the fantasy optimizer right now, and on the Dabble, it does not show it as a hot play.
It looks good though.
Oh yeah.
Probably from okay. Who is it? Is it Jaylen Brown over 1.5 made threes?
Yeah.
Yep.
It just hit. It just hit up. Just
so
now.
The positive EV page hits just a few seconds first,
Right.
before the fantasy
Very
optimizer.
cool.
You guys
I'm
are
glad
wondering.
we did that, Mike. I'm glad you had Dabble up there. That's great.
Yeah, I always check Dabble on here too, to see. We'll see if you're able to get that locked in for a Dabble play. I bet they bump that quick. I don't know how quick Dabble is with bumping, Bob.
Not real. So far, from what I've seen, they're not real fast with that. So,
okay. Let's
All
hit
right.
up the optimizer here. See what's. You want to put a Dabble together, a Dabble entry, or are you good?
I'm doing one right now with the optimizer.
All right. Well, I'm going to go while you're putting one in. I'm going to go to the page, let people see what we show on Dabble. Let it load here.
We'll dabble a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Dabble do is what I say.
Dabble's legal in all 50 states like Prize Picks. Do you guys know?
That I'm not sure of yet.
I haven't dabbled. I haven't dabbled yet. I'll have to try it out.
You have to dabble. And now it's down to $10. I told you guys it was 25. Nobody friggin' listened.
Nobody listened, man.
It cost you $15.
I've never been a DFS guy.
Oh, you got to do it. You got to do that. You got to dabble. I mean, you got to at least dabble and dabble.
Maybe dabble.
We might dabble. Incredible plays out here right now. There's that Jaylen Brown play. That's the percentage of that hits at 58. Oh, I mean, almost 58.5.
I like that.
You can see what most of the books are pricing that out around minus 135 range. Penny lines at minus 151. So that Brown plays a heck of a play. A lot of unders on here right now.
I love
Jackson Hayes under 1 assist. Josh Hart under 1 made 3.
All right.
I don't dislike that, man. Josh Hart, not really.
No, he's not a shooter at all.
Not a bit. I mean, his mid, he can pull up and hit some mid-range, shots. Not deep, but he can hit. But three-point shooting's not really his thing. I mean, he'll hit one once in a while, but
yeah, I think his stat line the other day was perfect. I think he had 10, 10, and 10, and that's exactly the type of player that he is. I mean, he'll get you some points, he'll get you some boards and some assists, but he'll never get you too much of any of them.
Right.
All right. So there you go, guys. There's analysis from Mr. Batsa on this fight. Slightly better, same size as Volkanovski, and 10 years younger. Plus, Volkanovski had an extra fight he lost, and this guy's coming off a win.
Yeah, Topuria's undefeated. I mean, Volkanovski's a beast, but Topuria's 14-0.
Okay, cool, cool, very good, guys. That's good to know.
By the way, I just want to point out the New York Knicks ended the month of January with the best record in the NBA in January.
And I just went through my bet slips, and I don't think I took them on the money line one time.
Man, they were a money machine in January.
I don't even think I was riding them at all during that streak.
I wasn't either. Holy cow.
No.
I just realized that when I saw that record, too. I was like, I wasn't even on them this month.
No, I was against them the other night against the Jazz. With no Randall, I was like, this is the spot. Nope.
Yeah, they actually moved up. They're 6 games behind the Celtics, but I think ESPN or some site actually had them #1 in the NBA power rankings after last week. I was like, get out of here.
Whoa, what?
Well, look,
What?
Getting Anunoby was a pretty good move. You got to admit.
Huge.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That was a
was
really, really good move for them.
Yeah, Quickly and Brunson were never going to play next to each other.
And he didn't even play against Utah, him or Randall. That's why I thought, man, this is a spot for the Jazz, because the Jazz aren't a bad team.
Pretty sure I was on the Jazz that day.
But guess what happened? DiVincenzo went for 30 plus.
Yeah, the Villanova Wildcats had like 70.
Yeah. Of course, guess who played? Jalen Brunson still played that game, and he had 29. I mean, Brunson's a dog, ain't he?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You got to love kind of the way that they're putting their team together. I mean, they got Brunson, Hart, and
Brunson's a monster,
DiVincenzo, who are all three best friends from Villanova. I mean, that must say something when these guys know how to play with each other. They locked in Brunson for a long time. He told the GM he wants his guys around him to make him successful. And then, I mean, look at what they've done with that. I mean, that's got to say something with when you put the right pieces around your superstar player.
Yeah.
Excellent analysis there, guys.
Yeah, I mean that was a great move.
That was fun to listen to you guys. All right, look, I want to go to the Fantasy Optimizer because I want to show you how you can dabble with Dabble on the Fantasy Optimizer.
We already looked at it, but let's do it again.
Oh, we're gonna look at it in a little bit more detail here. Look at this Jordan Clarkson play. Dabble has him at over 24. The books, everybody has this at 24.5 or above. That's an advantage. So show those line differences if you can. All right? Do that. Guys, college basketball.
Half the point's big. People don't realize it until you lose.
Exactly.
By that, then you're like, are you kidding me? Yeah. Gosh.
All right. College basketball tonight, Tony. What are you on? What are you seeing?
It's full of mid-major games, which is the best to bet, in my opinion, because some of the books aren't so sharp on some of these smaller conference schools as they are on, say, like a Big 10 or a Big 12 game. So there are a couple lines that I like. I like Fairleigh Dickinson to cover tonight against Long Island. I got him at 8.5. I think it's around 9 or 9.5. If you want to throw it. Yep. I like Vermont to cover against Albany.
Hey, slow down 1 second. Let me pull this up, share the screen, and I can actually show these lines here. This is how you line shop on OddsJam. What was that last one?
Vermont to cover against Albany. Vermont's the best team in the America East. They are 16-5. I think they could easily win by double digits tonight.
And for some reason, that one didn't pop up right away. Let's try it again. Come on. And now it doesn't want to do what I want it to do.
There you go.
Okay. Close out of that.
Oh, yeah, there it was.
Okay. Sorry, folks. Sometimes things only move so fast. Been a while since I've had a search problem.
It popped up eventually right as you pressed X last time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, what the heck? You know what? I'm just going to let it go. Go ahead. You're Vermont.
Vermont. I like App State tonight. I like Delaware tonight. I like South Alabama as a dog against Texas State tonight. I like Little Rock as a dog on the road against SIU Edwardsville. If anyone else is giving out these picks, let me know because I want to be their friend.
That's funny.
And those are my favorite plays of the day so far. Oh, I like North Dakota over South Dakota too.
So you like SIU Edwardsville?
No, I'm on Little Rock.
Okay, all right. Because SIU is like an hour from us.
I have no idea what SIU Edwardsville even is.
Close to St. Louis. All right, yeah. Me talking about Dabble so much makes Justin jealous. Yeah, I know. And Steven, that was great information, and Tony too. Great job, guys. So what's your favorite play out of all those plays that you just whipped off there, Tony? By the way, you've disappeared. There you are.
Probably. Sorry, I was looking at all my picks. I took App State at -4.5 earlier. They're all the way at -6.5 now, but I think App State should beat Georgia State pretty easily tonight. So take App State. If you can get a good line at -4.5, do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Could you go ahead and just disappear now?
Yeah, I think if I lean forward, I disappear.
No, to your left. Yeah, keep going. There you go. You're gone.
He's gone. I'm thinking Knicks tonight, man.
Okay, let's do it. Let's be on the Knicks.
This is going to be the game that they lose.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, it's a new
now
month too.
Now that it's February, we're
February 1st. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, we're way late to the party here, man.
I know.
We missed it by a month,
and we're gonna get smoked.
-125.
Oh,
I'm not
man.
touching the Knicks in February, just like I didn't in January.
No kidding.
Well, I'm not Knicks, and I'm going to ride it.
I'm jumping on it. I'm a believer. What I saw in January makes me want to bet them in February. All right, yeah, I'm a sucker.
Hey, that's 2 out of 3, and there's a song that says 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Well, yeah, and Boston gave the Pacers a real tough game last night. So coming off a back-to-back, the Knicks isn't a bad play tonight.
It really isn't. No.
How much? A full unit? Half a unit?
Yeah. Full unit on that bad boy, man. Knicks are talking
Yeah,
about the hottest team.
On a favorite money line, I always put a full unit on those.
All right.
Full unit, buddy.
All right.
Could be a back up the truck spot, as Randall would say.
There you go.
No, I'm really kidding there. I wouldn't be backing up the truck on that.
I'm backing it up. You know what?
Put a unit on it. I think that's a full unit's good on it. You know,
I think if you parlayed the Knicks money line with like the Jazz money line, that's a good bet for the night. Because I don't know if the Jazz can quite cover that big of a spread, but I do like the Jazz to win tonight.
Yeah.
That is +170.
Jazz Knicks.
Yes.
Yeah, that's not bad. I always like two favorites around +175, +200 for a little parlay.
All right, I'm gonna do it. Let's do it.
Yeah. Not a lot going on tonight.
No, I love it. All right, we got some bets out here, folks. If you're not enjoying the show, there's something wrong with you. Tell your people, man. Subscribe, please. We need lots of subscribers, followers. Follow us, man. We got winners. This guy down here at the bottom, 10 grand up. This guy over here, me, 14 grand up. Mike, how much you up?
20 plus.
Let's go.
You tell me who's got the best show on right now. It's right here. See y'all.